The only word we can use for this lady is legend. And she's embarking on a 35-city tour to represent 35 of her number ones. Miss Janet Jackson has made Cape Town and Jersey a stop on her whirlwind tour, and we couldn't wait for her to come, so we kind of went to her. Have a look. She's an icon, a pop sensation, a legend, and she's a part of the biggest royal family in pop music. I'm talking about Janet, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. And Jersey and Cape Town will be enthralled by her amazing performances right here during her up-close and personals number ones tour. But of course, us, being All Access, had to give you all access to Miss Janet herself. So exciting to chat to you. Welcome back to Johannesburg, Janet.
You talk about excited, that's us. And we cannot wait to get back there and perform for you guys and just to have a good time. So thank you.
So why did you choose to do this tour in a more intimate setting?
This tour is for the fans. It's dedicated to the fans. It's my way of saying thank you. It's different from doing stadiums or huge arenas. I can see everyone. It's just myself, the band, and the dancers. There are no explosions, no frills, just us.
No, my first name ain't Baby. It's Janet. Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
What about the track listing, Janet? Which songs, which number ones can we expect to hear?
A lot of the number one. Some that go way back from the Control album, Nasty, as well as the more current number ones like Nothing, which was my most recent number one.
Could it be about us? Don't you tell me not right now.
I'm covering a lot of ground. I do, I guess you would call it a virtual duet with my brother Mike, Scream, and I love it. It's one of my favorite moments in the show. I was writing in the studio like crazy, trying to come up with a track, because he was in New York finishing his album, and I was in Minneapolis creating all different tracks for him, and just lots of different types, and to present to him to see which he liked, which one he would like best, and he chose Scream. He chose that track, and then he and I worked on the melody and the lyrical content together, and it was really representing what he was going through at that time in his life, which was a ton of drama, and me being the little sister that my role, and still my role to this day, and will always be having his back, being the little sister and supporting him, and it just brings back all of those memories, and then recording the actual song, and then the memory of shooting the video, and the most expensive video ever shot. It was a lot of hard work and a great deal of fun. I'll never forget those memories.
Still gonna be very good friends. Everything's gonna be okay, watch. You'll see, we'll be fine. We're gonna be
Let's talk about some of the acting you have done in Why Did I Get Married To and the amazing For Colored Girls.
It was very, very therapeutic, very cathartic in Why Did I Get Married To, because I was dealing with the passing of my brother, and it helped me to deal with that, getting back to work, and even though it was still right there in the forefront of my mind, I was able to, with certain scenes, channel that energy into certain scenes that I had to do. And with For Color Girls, it was very challenging for me. It was something that I had never done before, taking that direction. It was a lot of fun in that sense, but at the same time, it was very, very intense and difficult at times.
Now you have a new number one. A New York Times best-selling book, True You. Well done. Can you tell us why you wrote it?
I wrote True You because, point blank, I wanted to help people. A lot of people would come to me and ask me about weight loss, weight gain. How did I do it? How did I get it off? What brought it on? And instead of just writing about that aspect of it, I wanted to dig a little deeper, go a little bit further, which took me into my childhood. And even though I tap on a lot of personal issues, it's not an autobiography. It's not everything that's happened in my life. Trust me. I don't tell everything. There's a lot more where that came from. But I wanted to tell enough because I really wanted it to not just touch adults, but to be able to relate to kids. Because that's where it started for me. I'm really proud of it.
3, 2, 1.
It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Mzansi. Miss Janet Jackson live on stage in our country. So I want you to ask yourself, self, what have you done for me lately? And if it's nothing, make sure you get yourself tickets for the 11th and 12th at the Teatro Monte Casino and the 15th at the Grand West Casino in Cape Town. See you there.